Do you believe in second chances? Because today I'm giving a ton of makeup a second chance to prove me wrong. So let's get into it. Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm testing out a ton of products that did me wrong the first time that I tried them. So a lot of these are actually kind of like drugstore, and there's like two that are kind of classed as high end. I've got two foundations, I've got two blushes and lip products. I've got so many different things to try. First, we're going to start on the lips because the first time that I tried this, I did not like it at all. So this is the Makeup Revolution Lip Shift Ink. So this is in the shade Rose Ink, and I recently purchased this. So this is like the second or third time I'm trying this. So one thing that I didn't like about it is the dofer is like, well, the applicator is just, it just seems like it's a bit of plastic, and the way that this kind of works on my lips, it feels horrible. So what I'm going to do is put this on first because I want it to develop for quite a bit, because the first time that I did try it, it just wasn't as pigmented as I hoped, and I'm going to be a bit more careful. So let's get into this. So yeah, this takes a while to kind of put on because it's very patchy, and it's super like tacky on my lips. So I'm going to keep this on until I need to put on any kind of lip product. So we're going to go onto foundation, and like I mentioned, I have two foundations today. They're by the same brand, so these are by Essence. So the first one is the foundation stick, and the second one is the natural mousse, like the matte mousse. And I'm going to use one on each side because I just don't want to use them in separate videos. I just want to kind of use them and see if they're kind of worth keeping. So I'm going to go in with a foundation stick on one side. This is in the shade 110. I am going to use a brush because every time, like whenever I use it before, it just did not work for me. And I'm not the biggest fan of stick foundations. I don't know why I picked it up in the first place, but you know, you live and learn. So I'm going to put it on this side and tap it in and see what it does. Okay, so I'm applying like maybe two layers, and I'm just going in with the brush. So obviously normally what you would do is obviously apply the product in and then just blend it out however you want to. I just don't like the texture of a kind of foundation stick on my face, so that's why I thought, and hygienically as well, like my skin is very sensitive, and because I have rosacea and you know, just very sensitive skin, I want to be quite careful with, like, I know it's like my bacteria, but whenever you use a product, you're in different environments and like you have a lot of different things going on, so you can see like a difference. You can tell that I have foundation on because on this side you can see a lot of my redness. This is actually looking quite decent. I think with a brush it's definitely done a wonder. So let's try the mousse on the other side, but only using a sponge because I feel it's the best way to apply it. So I am kind of trying my best to make good out of this situation because I don't want to like make it look horrible. I'm not going to wear this because I am going out with baby soon, so I'm not going to go out with like two different foundations and all this stuff. So I just need to see how it will work out. I'm just going to blend this in. It's gotten quite dry. I don't know if that's just the brush of the sponge, but let's give this a go. I've got to mention this is in the shade of 13, so this is meant to be like a medium coverage. Um, it's buildable, it's not medium coverage just yet. Okay, so with mousses, they are going to be quite dehydrating because there isn't a lot of like moisture in these kind of products. I know with a mousse, there's so many different mousses, like you know the Maybelline, what I think it's Maybelline, yeah, the Dream Mousse or whatever, which I guess is meant to be quite similar to this. This is super drying, like it's really emphasized my dry areas, and I look like a clown right now. I look like a mime because of my lips and my really pale face. Weirdly enough, I prefer the stick side, so I'm actually really really happy that I've given this a second chance. This side, um, it's just very drying as well. Like you can see so much. how dehydrated my face looks. We'll go on to blush next. So the first blush I want to talk about is again by Essence. So this is the Soft Touch Mousse Blush in the shade Cozy Clay. So I got this when I picked up the other products as well. I'm just gonna put this on with a sponge, to be honest, because I want to see how it looks with the mousse as well. I remember this not having a lot of pigment because it just wasn't really a shade that kind of worked for me, so I don't really know why I picked it up. My own thought on that aspect, but you live and learn. We're always buying shades that don't work for us or products that work for us, but we weren't to know. So let's blend this in. This is nothing. This is literally nothing. Let me see if I can swatch it. It looks like it could be like a contour or something, like for a really, really pale person. This looks like it could be a contour instead of a blush. Like, this is not giving blush. Blush for me is, I don't know, it stands out and it's beautiful. This is just like nothing. And then on the other side, I have this House Labs one. So this is in the shade Rose Quartz. I got this as a mini set, part of this blush and a lip oil. The lip oil is okay. This, I feel like, is a bit lackluster, especially for a product that's very expensive. I think the set costs like at least £30 or less than that. So I'm just gonna go on this side. This has definitely got a lot more pigment in it, which is great, but if you're obviously wanting a very pigmented product, I don't think you're going to get a lot out of this. Yeah, this is after like a few layers. It's definitely there. You can tell it's there for sure. Compared to the other blush, which is like non-existent. This is okay. So next we're going to go on to eyes. So this is an eyeshadow palette by Estee Lauder, and I got this in like a gift set a while ago. Like I think I picked up Proof You products and you got a free set, and it was like this massive bag full of like goodies, and I've never tried Estee Lauder at the time, and I'm not a big fan of their products. Honestly, like a lot of their stuff just does not work for me, and this eyeshadow palette just gave me nothing. So that's why I thought today I would give it another go to see if it does anything now, which I doubt. Yeah, the shade selection is not much to be desired, but we're just going to go in with it. So let's start off with this shade, which is called a Full Moon. Ooh, a lot of kickback. So we're just going to blend this in and hope for the best. Okay, that's not too bad. It's all right. It's quite patchy around here, but we're just going to keep on keeping on. We're going to go in this shade called Aubergine Aura, which is meant to be a purple. And I'm just going to put that in my crease and build it up. Let's go in with this shade here, which is called Amethyst Cosmos. So let's put this in the corner. And normally I'm pretty sure this eyeshadow palette is like £30–40 maybe, which in my opinion is absolutely not worth it. I mean, I know Estee Lauder are a very high-end brand and their skincare is pretty decent as well, but I think their makeup is just not great. I know a lot of people love their foundation. Was it their long wear foundation? I don't like that at all. It is, for me, probably the product that works, the foundation that is like probably my least favourite foundation in the whole world, which I find quite crazy saying because it's so worldwidely loved. Like, it's so renowned as being a great foundation. I hate it. I really hate it. Let's go into the last shade now. We're going with this shade just here, which is called Twinkling Violet. So this is the only shimmer in this palette. And let's put this up. Okay, this is the best I can kind of do out of it, and it doesn't look too bad. I just feel like for the money that I would have paid for this, it's definitely not worth it. I mean, I'm not going to get rid of it because if I ever want to do like a really minimal eye look, I could use that. So it's time to peel this off and see if it's done anything. Okay, so now that I've peeled it off, it actually looks fine. It's not something that I would do on a regular basis just because it's quite time consuming. I feel like I could just use a simple lip liner and I'm done. I don't always tend to wear makeup all day long unless it's for a special occasion. It's okay. Let's go on to the lips now. So this is not a lip product that I've kind of tried. It's a multi-use product that I used as a blush first and now I'm going to try it on the lips, and it's by e.l.f. So I never thought I would have e.l.f. in like a kind of second chance, kind of product, because I love their products. I think a lot of their products are really, really good. It's just this product did absolutely nothing for my cheeks. So this is the Sheer Fit Blush Tint. So this is also used as a lip tint. I'm going to see if this does anything for my lips. The doe foot is pretty nice. This is in the shade like Cherry Cola or something. So let's get this on the lips this time. Okay, so on the lips, it feels quite cooling, which is nice, especially like on a hot day and you just want to kind of refreshen up your lips a bit. For a tint, I mean, I think these are quite buildable, but I don't think they're meant to be very pigmented anyway. It's just meant to give you like a nice flush of colour. I don't have any intention on keeping this on for a long time, but I think this actually looks nicer on my lips than it does on my cheeks. When I used it on my cheeks, like I mentioned, it just disappeared. So this is my finished look. I'm actually quite surprised that the stick foundation looks better than it did. So now when I use it again, I will just use a brush. I don't need to apply the product straight on. The mousse is like a Sahara Desert on my face. It feels horrible. This blush is still terrible. This blush, okay, I would definitely give it a lot more benefit of the doubt because it is quite shimmery as well. So it's definitely got some pigment. The eyeshadow palette, again, I wouldn't pay this type of money for that palette. The lip stain, lip ink, whatever you want to call it. I really want to try the original one. Was it the Seishu? Apologies if I'm not pronouncing that properly. That one is meant to be like the best one. I haven't had a chance to try it yet. I will hopefully in the future. This second time round is fine. Let me know what you think because I still look absolutely horrible. I know I haven't got a bronzer or anything like that just because most of the bronzers that I try are quite fine for me. Yeah, thanks so much for watching. Hope you have enjoyed this weird type of video. Please don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already because I film and upload every time I get a chance. So don't forget to follow me on any of my social medias because I'm always active on there, and appreciate you sitting down listening to me ramble on. I hope to see you soon. Bye.